Now stay up to date on things around you. Yes, simply log on to gravifynews.com and know more about food, fashion, campus events, Indian culture, heritage, documentaries and much more. Visit gravifynews.com, your one-stop destination for all your news needs.
India being a tolerant country.
No country is perfect. I will disapprove with the statement.
Because it's our country, it's up to us to change it. Our country is anything but unsafe right now. Because we are the future generation.
Hi, I am Priya. Welcome to Gravify News Public 360. How hard is it to live in a city like Bangalore? How better can Bangalore get? Let's get answers to these questions. Let us ask the public about their opinion. How difficult it is to rent a house in Bangalore?
I will say it's most difficult thing.
What are the difficulties?
The difficulty is like it's not about finding people, it's about paying money.
Okay.
Ultimately, I have to pay for everything. Suppose if I say anything like go for a single room also, it is charging 6,000 or 7,000. It's not acceptable. Okay. Plus, if you come in the night times, it's raining every time here. And you see the lighting and wiring, it's all cracking up. Like it's like a cracker show there. It's not acceptable.
Okay.
Roads are also not good. If you see a lot of potholes and all in the main city. That too in MG Road, Brigade Road, you see potholes. So that is 2-3 things that I feel is wrong, not good, not going correct.
It's very difficult to get a rented house in Bangalore because whenever we go for a rented house, first question they ask how many members are there in the family, and there's a water problem. And there's no security. These are the problems we are facing. That's all.
Hi. It is very difficult to get a rented house in Bangalore because the first thing when we go in search of a house, they ask like how many people are there because there's a water issue in that. So they just want to calculate based on how many people are staying. Based on that, they'll give the water or they charge more for water. The other thing is nowadays, since it is raining, the climate is like this. The electricity power, that problem also is there now. Because of this electricity power, students get disturbed without studying or exam problems, all these. So there are many more problems like this. There is no parking or the area is not safe. And if street lights are not there, then that place is too dark. You cannot walk alone in the road. And stealing or thief problem, everything is there in that. So it is too difficult. Or if a person is searching for a house, they'll have to search in a residential area where they have all these convenience, and then I think they'll find a good house.
It's very difficult to rent in a house in Bangalore because the first of all, the bachelor people won't get the rent in Bangalore, and parking facilities, they won't get parking facilities, and lots of problems. So I don't know what is this one. So that's it.
So do you get some taunts from the owner that you have to be if you're single you can't come and stuff? Do you get any taunts from the owner?
No, I don't get like that. He's particular with that.
Okay.
It is very difficult to get a rented house in Bangalore because I personally had experience in Jayanagar side, which we go there. They normally tell about the water problem and how many people are there in your home, and if any guests are coming, more people are coming, then we can't. And in some place, if we are staying also, if some people comes, extra people, they will ask who is that. We doesn't have any freedom which we stay in a rented house. And not only that, if you go in a Kormangala side also, and the rented houses, the rent which they ask, it is very huge. We are just working in a sales office, so we normally will not get much salary also to pay the rent that much. That is very difficult to get rented house, which I feel which is we have our own house, it will be very useful for us, or we have to stay in a flat house where we will be having security and there is no water problem and electricity problem, nothing will be there. Because if in my house, if somebody, kids or somebody is there, it is very difficult if the electricity problem is there. So that which I feel which is a flat is best according to rented house. Rented house is very difficult to get also.
I don't think so. It is difficult to rent a house in a Bangalore because I stay in a residential area and I stay in a very commercial area, and I don't face any problem like water facility or parking facility, anything like that. And I stay along with my friends in a rented house, and the shops are very nearby, and there is a lot of street lights where I can walk in the late nights also. And I feel it is easy to get rented house in the Bangalore. The people. They just need to do is like they have to select a good place in which the houses would be very good without any problem.
Very difficult question to be answering, but then yeah, it is difficult for some set of people. When I mean some set of people, it is difficult for a bachelor or a spinster. A group of bachelors, yes, people are comfortable because the rent the landlord gets is more, because a group of people come in so that he could really charge more, and that is the reason the people are comfortable to give it to a person. But then for individual, it's a burden on the tenant, and they are not comfortable as a landlord is because when it comes to a spinster, because the kind of people who would come into the house and lot of things, the untoward incidents that has happened across the country and more in Bangalore, a city like Bangalore, people find it difficult. And I feel, yeah, from a landlord point of view, because I have also rented, and that's the comfort zone when you're staying with a family, to give it to a one bachelor or a one spinster is always there. That difficulty is there, and when you're staying as a family, you will not feel comfortable. And that could be the reason that people find it difficult. And the last incident which happened day before yesterday's paper, you found the eastern part of some of the spinsters finding it difficult, and they have to go all nook and corner of Bangalore to find a place because of the past. And today, right from the regulators to cops, everybody takes off their hands something, an incident happens, and everybody tells that you should have really checked it before. Why you didn't do it before renting out to somebody, and what is the kind of address proof that you took before you could give. And today rental agreements have become very common, and it's so easily available, and that could be one of the reason. And this is what I feel.
Yeah.
India being a tolerant country.
No country is perfect. I will disapprove with this statement.
Because it's our country, it's up to us to change it. The country is anything but unsafe right now. Because we are the future generation.
So what are the changes do you want to see in Bangalore?
All these things needs to be corrected. As a fastest growing metropolitan, this has to be incorporated.
Yeah. So what is your contribution towards it?
What I will do, I am a corporate employee. I am here for 4 years. I work X number of hours. I go, I'm tired, I will sleep. But only thing that we see around that doesn't look good. The lights go off, load shedding, the problem is there. So that's all. That's our 3-4 points. That's it. Improvement is like I can reduce my consumption in electricity. That is what I can do at the max. What else I can do? I can't go and put some mud in the road. That is not thing I can do. Rent, I can go to the social media, I can find the rooms for myself without brokerage. That is one thing, but that is again hectic thing. But it's difficult. If there is a frame channel work, that would be helpful.
See, changes are many, we can't describe. Okay, and some changes have been taken place. One main thing is about the garbage. They are not stuffing it wherever they want. There is a particular place for that. And these roads are not good. And some roads where they make it good, again they start digging. So a lot of potholes are there. Roads are not good. And traffic rules and all, it's quite fine. And these electricity, that is also a problem, because as the other person said, there are sparklings and all going on when it rains, most probably. These are the problems. So we have to make changes, but we can't do anything because we are just public, and public even has to help. Main thing is what to say, I don't know what to say.
Ma'am, have you contributed towards it?
No, I haven't contributed because we never got chance to contribute. But we want to get some changes, so we don't get proper time to get those changes because we want someone who can help us. Okay, so we can tell our problems to them. If you go to the counselors, they take our problems but they don't respond immediately. That is one thing. So to whom we can explain our problems? Who is the right person to whom we can explain our problems and get the problem solved? So those things should be taken care. These are the questions I have.
There are too many changes that we are looking for in Bangalore. The first thing is somebody who should have a control on the traffic. See, I know most of the people cannot do anything on the traffic, but then at least the traffic polices have to take some actions to control this traffic. And the other thing is the path holes. This is very, very dangerous for a two-wheeler or even for a four-wheeler. In this weather, in this condition, since it is raining, the path holes have been, the place is so very bad and you cannot travel in the bike or a cycle. See, if there is no street lights there and people who's passing in the bike, if that place, that path hole is filled with water, they will not know that that is a path hole and they'll fall in that hole. And these are small things. The road has to get cleared, and traffic, the other one, street lights is the most important thing. And even in the late nights, we cannot walk alone. It is not safe. So there are many things. So these are the things, with small things which we wanted to have a change in Bangalore.
So have you contributed towards it?
Yes, I have. But the thing is, wastage. When we put garbage to the people who come and collect the garbage, we segregate different kind of garbages, because that has become a rule that they ask for us. They don't just take the garbage. They ask us segregate and give it in a different covers. And the other thing is I follow the traffic rules. After that, I have not got any chances. So definitely, if I get a chance, I will definitely contribute for this.
There are many changes I want to see in Bangalore. First of all, there are lots of garbages in the road. So the BBMP people want to clear that, and the holes. So the holes, many people get accident and injuries. That's it.
Okay. So have you contributed towards the change?
No, I won't.
Thank you.
I wanted to see many changes in Bangalore. Main thing is roads. Roads are not at all proper. If 1 or 2 rains, if it is come, the roads will get problem, and so many vehicles will get problem, and so many accidents are there. Nowadays we see, because of the roads problem, some accidental death also has happened, which I've seen recently in the newspaper. And main is road problem, and transportation also. When we call an auto, they will not even come for an auto. So that is, and all issues are there. So which I feel that is only some issues.
Ma'am, what is your contribution towards it?
Towards my contribution is not that much. It is just a small contribution which we have done at nearby our house. Wastage, whatever the garbage is, we used to segregate and give it to the people. That is one. And the second one is following the traffic rules. That's it. We didn't get any chance to do more.
Actually, the first problem which I want it should be changed is like there is a lot of road problem because the roads are not proper, and I face a lot of problems like traffic jam and all. So these problem has to be sorted out.
Okay. So what are your contributions towards it?
Still now I have not contributed anything. If I get a chance, then surely I would contribute.
Yeah, the biggest change is that every nook and corner we find a lump of garbage across, and the garbage is not getting cleared. The reason is that the dumping yard is not still found, and the place that they had is they're not allowing that to happen. And as citizens of Bangalore, I think it is our interest also to, now when the regulators and the government has come back very strongly telling that why don't you separate the dry waste and the wet waste, and I think our part as citizen that we'll also have to take part into the garbage cleaning, and otherwise it does not happen. And that is one. And second, the biggest problem today is the traffic. And why traffic? Because of the potholes that we have across the city, and the roads of Bangalore is quite bad. That is one of the thing that I definitely feel that which is going wrong in Bangalore.
So what is your contributions to make Bangalore a better place?
Definitely the place where I stay, the layout where I stay, and as a layout we have taken a decision that we will segregate the waste, and we have a person who comes and takes it, and we have done it. And right next to my house we have an apartment, and the association also has taken part, and there are some 10 to 12 houses in the community, and we have taken the interest of separating it, and things are going well there at least. And I expect the similar thing to be continued across all the areas of Bangalore, and I think the bigger problem will be taken care of.
Thank you, sir. Stay tuned for more news and updates with camera person Suraj. This is Priya Patil signing off.
India being a tolerant country,
No country is perfect. I will disapprove with this statement.
Because it's our country, it's up to us to change it. The country is anything but unsafe right now. Because we are the future generation.
Now stay up to date on things around you. Yes, simply log on to gravifynews.com and know more about food, fashion, campus events, Indian culture, heritage, documentaries and much more. Visit gravifynews.com, your one-stop destination for all your news needs.